Imagine breathing through a straw while trapped inside a furnace buried 6 feet underground. In this environment, thermodynamics is the ultimate enemy. The Coochie tunnels were built as a geotechnical machine, a complex network designed specifically to overcome the lethal forces of nature. Before the Viet Cong could fight the American military, they first had to conquer the laws of physics that dictated life and death underground. Facing immense destructive power on the surface, the only option for survival was to retreat into the earth. But the microclimate below created its own set of threats. Humidity levels reached 95%, while temperatures frequently exceeded 100 degrees. In a sealed earthen space, oxygen depletes at a predictable rate. Without ventilation, a single soldier can consume the breathable air in a narrow tunnel segment in a matter of minutes. As carbon dioxide levels spike, the risk of mass asphyxiation becomes immediate. To survive, the Viet Cong had to engineer a massive artificial set of earthen lungs that could breathe while remaining entirely invisible from the surface. The engineering problem was one of fluid dynamics, how to cycle enough air to support thousands of people without revealing the intake valves to the enemy. Engineers solved this by disguising slanted ventilation chimneys as ordinary termite mounds, which were already a common feature of the jungle floor. The shape of these chimneys utilized natural wind turbulence to create a pressure drop, pulling a constant stream of cool air down into the multi-level structure. This influx of fresh air simultaneously pushed hot, CO2-heavy air out through separate exhaust vents, creating a continuous cycle. This mastery of air pressure is what prevented the tunnels from becoming mass graves. Beyond oxygen, the Viet Cong faced a thermal threat. Cooking fires and concentrated human activity created heat plumes that were easily detected by early U.S. infrared sensors and airborne people sniffers. To counter this, a chef and soldier named Hoang developed a specialized stove designed to dissipate heat and smoke. Instead of venting upward, the Hoang stove forced smoke horizontally through long, zigzagging subterranean cooling chambers. Reaching the surface, it was cooled enough to release flat along the jungle floor, blending perfectly into the morning mist. By manipulating heat transfer, guerrilla engineers were able to hide their presence from some of the most advanced surveillance technology in the world. The tunnels also had to survive massive kinetic forces. B-52 carpet bombing sent concussive shockwaves into the ground that could collapse most underground structures. The tunnel's resilience was the result of a specific chemical reaction in the local soil, an iron and aluminum-rich earth known as laterite clay. When aerated and dried during the digging process, the natural iron oxide cemented the soil, creating a shell with the strength of concrete. To protect the interior, engineers used flooded U-bends. These water traps functioned as hydraulic seals, preventing heavy toxic gas from moving through the network. These same traps acted as acoustic buffers, absorbing and deadening the pressure waves generated by the bombing runs above. The kinetic forces used to destroy the network ultimately demonstrated how resilient this geotechnical engineering had made it. The conflict represented a massive historical asymmetry, hand-carved earthen trenches facing billions of dollars in military hardware. But an understanding of the local environment and its physical properties effectively leveled that battlefield. Advanced systems, from acoustic sensors and portable magnetometers to mighty-might gas blowers, were repeatedly defeated by the mechanics of the Earth itself. The U.S. military didn't lose a battle of pure firepower. They lost a battle of applied subterranean physics. The tunnels stand as a reminder of how human endurance can find a way to function within the rigid constraints of earthen physics. The Coochie network remains a case study in geotechnical design, proving that a specialized understanding of the environment can sustain life where technology cannot. Dive deeper into the hidden secrets that shape our reality. Click the subscribe button, activate the bell, and see you in the next scientific investigation, only on TEMBODocs.